Hey everybody, and welcome back to A Way of Life project. My name is Ben Kamara, and I'm going to be going through one of my transformations, okay? And just explain what we're kind of thinking and what we're talking about when we talk about inflammatory or inflamed or body fat or spot reduction and things like that. So, this is how Sam started, okay? And we worked through the different 11 weeks, okay? To make sure that he ended up with a body like that, which went into Men's Health, okay? So if we look at the first part of the campaign that we start and set the project on, you know, me and Hugo have mentioned many a time, we are health engineers. And what that means is that we've already decided that that is what is going to be the outcome. And now I just need to plot and reverse engineer Sam's health. Okay. So when I looked at this, first of all, we took all the videos, yes we did, and also all the photos, and we looked at what's going on here. Okay, how are we going to get from there to there in the quickest time possible? So when I looked at Sam, I could see a lot of body fat around this midsection. Okay, now everybody will have a certain amount of body fat on the midsection, but I also noticed up in his face that he had a lot of inflammation. Okay, you can see under his eyes, you can see his cheeks, you can see everything is really puffy. Okay, and it goes into starting to be tougher skin around here, but also just underneath the pec area. So we worked heavily on trying to eliminate inflammatory foods, which Hugo massively preaches all the time if you look at his fitness page. We then started to see a progression in weeks, I think this was weeks 3 and 5, where his abdominals were starting to show. Okay, that was purely down to how his body fat was reducing, nothing to do with ab crunches, okay guys? Abdominals are not made in the gym, okay? The muscles are built in the gym, yes, but if you want to reduce body fat, you can do 1,000 crunches. You need to reduce body fat and get the abs showing, okay? So we worked through that and we started to introduce carbohydrate after around about week 3 and then into week 5. With Sam, we used sweet potato, and then we got up to a lot of green vegetables and started to work on some wild rice as well. Now, as soon as we got into week 7, we started to see the definition that I was looking for. And if you see here, Sam's face compared to here, look at where the inflammation has gone. You know, it's completely gone. You know, he looks like he's 5 years younger, and he still owes me let's say, a coffee for doing this. So we started to work at sculpting the body and started to work at where are we going to make him aesthetically the best? How are we going to make him look aesthetically the best? So we're not going to have, from week 7 to 11, enough time to really build loads of muscle. So we need to start to reduce the body fat in a certain way and make sure that that muscle that we can build, that's starting to really engage and build, is building. Okay, so we start to focus on his shoulders and up into his traps, and also just to reduce his body fat even more so underneath the pec, because his pecs from here to here haven't really grown too much. We've just reduced his body fat on his obliques. Okay, do you see what we're doing there? So we're sculpting his body, okay? All part of the reverse engineering. And finally, all you see is how Sam looked on the final shoot day.